can develop a given part of your swing or a separate swing, either part.
I'll put this on too.
Absolutely.
The whole thing.
I was thinking your training right to use it with both.
Yep. Let's see.
Now
This is a real test.
Now we got a total training package.
Exactly. I gotta concentrate on not killing myself. Fortunately, I've done this so many
that
times.
little chirp you're hearing at the end, that's your wrist flipping. If you think about it, that's your hand stopping.
Right.
That's what it's telling you. You're getting a nice long chirp, and then a chirp at the end. So it's giving you two values on that same swing. Hear it?
Yep.
Probably stopping for.
Yeah, but I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But that's that flip at the end of your serve.
Yeah. So that's just my hand, my arms. It's kind of,
Right.
It's kind of breaking out this way. Well, it's more breaking from my elbow, I think.
Now, if you change that adjustment to make it so you really want to hear it and get more information, set it low. So you don't have to work as hard. You're more technique developing than strength. See?
Yeah.
You can get the technique down first and work on the endurance
There you
later.
go, viewer.
I'm not keeping my head still.
Oh.
There you go. Just a minor turn of the knob puts you right where you need to be.
Yeah, that's actually a better setting. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it'd be probably easier with the racket, I'm sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what?
Still,
That's
either way.
yeah. I mean, I think that a lot of people should train their forehand on this, just because it gives you the idea of what your body's supposed to do. It's like baseball. If you're batting or golf, and your left arm's not doing anything.
No.
It's so for
How do you
this.
do it?
So basically, I'm setting
Setting up.
and making my loop, and then my left hand is leading out. So my left hand is doing this, which is what you do when you hit a forehand.
Yeah.
And this is going to follow.
You know, let's
And
suppose you're on a trip or you're in your bedroom. You pull that out of your drawer and you start working.
Without any, yeah. I mean, I'm always like this
There
and
you
like
go.
this. And
Yeah, she's at it again.
Chirping.
so, I mean, I believe you've got to get this side out of the way fast and every single time, and know where your body parts are. So people just don't know where their hand is. I mean, a lot of people cross and they do this, and they don't effectively use
I'm
this side.
interested because you say a different stroke. What other stroke, like say a backhand or a forehand? I mean, how would the product work? The Accraspeed work? Oh, there you go. So keep in mind, you have adjustment ranges that any part of that swing you want to work on. You'll get familiar with that sound tone or that length of tone, at whatever part of that swing you want to develop. And once you get that going, then you concentrate on endurance and strength. Because remember, the higher that you go, the shorter the duration.
Right.
Now, for volleys, that would probably be really helpful because
Will you feed me a couple balls?
kids tend to swing, on their volleys.
Yeah, so we want a nice short one.
That's what Todd said, probably tennis players. The guy that did the film. He said kids chop.
Yeah.
He said product lets us know that
Can you stand here?
they should do a follow.
I won't hit you. Yeah. So what do you do with volleys? I'm just going to play this way.
You might
So
wanna
this is
try-
what a lot of people do. They're going to swing it like this.
I'm sorry. No.
Next time.
you might change
That's what wrong would be. So we'll go more right sound like.
Keep in mind that you could change it the sound to where they wouldn't want to hear it.
Right.
You're getting the centrifugal force and velocity right there.
Sorry.
All right.
I haven't used my arms in.
I'm going to kind of do it wrong with the
2 months.
wrong grip and stuff. Yeah, we'd have to set it so that
A little bit
Yeah.
stiffer. And what you should try and do that. Just give it a turn now. See how.
which way, harder or looser?
Well, that's what are you trying to accomplish? The lower that you go,
The longer we hear the tone, the less we want it. The longer the tone, the more incorrect it is.
oh, okay, then that would be, you could set it to the low end.
Right.
And that's going to introduce it quicker and longer.
Okay.
And you might have to graduate up a little bit.
See, that was a better one. Here's a longer one, which would be, that one's just a little bit.
You might have to go that adjustment. That's where those letters are. Just barely, find your range.
Yeah, we'll just take some playing around, and that's an individual for
That's what we
each
said,
person.
yeah. And that's why we introduced the letters on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Our engineer, he's retired from NASA and GE. He says, you know what? It's all about arc range because people's circumference is different.
Uh-huh.
So once you